Welcome, folks, to a fantastic matchup that will continue the championship legacy of the proud Pacific 12 Conference. It stretches back more than a decade. Welcome to SoFi Stadium, the home of the LA Rams and Chargers, right here in Inglewood, California. And we'll see the number 14 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the kickoff heads out of bounds. The offense will begin from the 40. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The senior quarterback, lucky he didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
It's a shotgun run call. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs, and we're seeing another one right here.
They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Signs the quick throw. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's how you finish a play. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They open the conference championship game with a pass. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He bought some time, now lets him go. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Looking to throw it on first down. Grab by the receiver.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Trying to create here on the move. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. And the Trojans looking to keep this drive moving. No running with the draw play. Tackle, but forced down.
Well, you could see the defense there completely fooled. They're getting upfield. They're trying to apply pressure on the quarterback, thinking that they're going to throw the ball. But instead, they go with the draw play, completely fools the defense. They're out of position, gave the offensive line some really nice blocking angles, and gave the back plenty of room to pick up that first down.
Couldn't quite get in. Tackle down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Well, right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
BB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. On first down, it's play action. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Trojans. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback keeps it here. Breaks loose at the 45. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. He finds some space. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
They'll run it from the gun. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. A fun conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Let's check out the stats real quick. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. It's a quick grab. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. You know, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And now the handoff. Breaks free. And the ball to the ground. Ball scooped up by the defense. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first.
Yes, we could hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's caught inside the 15, still running.
What a read by this quarterback. He saw cover one, meaning a single high safety look. Knows that he's got to throw the ball to the outside part of the field because help will be late in getting there. And that time, it's a great completion with an accurate throw.
The Buckeyes move into the red zone. The shotgun running play call. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. That's on the 25. USC offense back on the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Play action here on first down. Receiver makes the grab. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48. The Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Throwing off play action. Moves out of the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Quarterback dropping back. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Well, that's That's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback still with the football. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Play action fake. Looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. That's the RPO caught to the right. He's tackled just short of that first down mark. Good job by the defense. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. QB keeps it himself. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
How about that? It's a front, and the linebackers collapsing down on the football. You would think that the quarterback sneak is a safe call, an easy call to get the yards that you need. Not with that push by that defensive line.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. They'll go hurry up here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They call the draw play here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Touchdown, USC. This passing game is still on fire.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. some scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Then he'll run out of bounds and picking up a few yards on the play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he'll be brought down. This time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Miller,'s going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The receiver makes the catch. The gain was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Here's a target, and it's complete. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry up.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Bringing pressure. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. Picks up the first down and still going. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And the Trojans looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff, 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line. And he scores! Touchdown, Trojans! Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And the extra point makes the lead 11, 28-17. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
17.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. The shotgun handoff here. First down, looking for more now. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set up with a first down at the 41.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The tight end has got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Inside deals now from the shotgun. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to scramble. And the two-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. The offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
A play action, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
A completion makes it second and short. Looking for a receiver. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Southern Cal. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
Ohio State, 25.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. He'll look to throw it here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He was tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off. So second down after the incompletion. Back to throw again. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. Now the 40. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Boy, the offense just cannot afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. And the running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the ball.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. QB to the tight end for a completion. Able to convert on third. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Grinding away on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's made on the left side. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the Trojans looking to cash in the red zone. Play fake, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
The Trojans will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Let's it fly to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return. But the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
On first down, it's a play action. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and a chance of an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
I like the idea of putting the ball up in the air to give your receiver a chance to high point the ball. But on that one, you better be careful. He's lucky he didn't throw a pick.
Second down after the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
That completion sets up a third down play. Can he make it to the marker? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining.